Park Geun-hye made a lot of promises during her election campaign. She says she'll make life better for South Koreans. And so now the pressure for her to keep those promises is on. People across the country are watching the president-elect closely and analyzing her victory. NHK World's Kaho Izmitani is our lead reporter on this story. She joins us now live from Seoul. Kaho.
Jean, South Korean media are busy retelling Park's life history. They're going over the twists and turns in the path that led this daughter of a late president back to the Blue House as president. Experts say the high voter turnout helped Park win more than 50% of the ballots. Some initially thought it would have favored opposition candidate Moon Jae-in, who has widespread support among young people. In past presidential elections, voters in their 30s or younger outnumbered those in their 50s or older. But this time around, the reverse happened. Perhaps because the society is aging and birth rates are declining. The 50-plus set accounted for more than 40% of all voters. And they propelled Park into the top job. Park visited the National Cemetery the day after her election win, as all president-elects do. Then she outlined the plans.
My dream and hope is to make use of all the hidden potential of the South Korean people. We can create a Republic of Korea in which everyone will be guaranteed the right to pursue happiness. I'll make it possible for all the people to share the fruits of our economic growth.
What are voters saying about Park now that she's going to be their next president?
They've heard her make promise after promise, like the one she made Thursday and throughout her campaign. They want her to improve the economy, and they want her to narrow the widening gap between the rich and poor.
I expect the new president to revive the economy and keep her promise to improve our lives.
I hope the new government will do a lot to boost employment, since it's been a tough time for young people. I want Park to keep her promises.
Kaho, every South Korean president takes office with a big North Korea file on their desk. It's a difficult issue. What stance will Park take toward her neighbor?
She needs to balance competing visions. Some South Koreans want to be tough with the North. Others favor reconciliation. Park says it's her mission to ease tensions and maintain security. She referred to last week's launch, which North Korean officials said used a rocket to send a satellite into orbit, and other nations called a ballistic missile test.
North Korea's missile launch was a symbolic act that showed us how serious our security situation is. We will begin a new era for our country with a strong security system and a trusted foreign policy. I will keep my promise to the people.
Park spent part of this day exchanging views with ambassadors from Japan, the U.S., China, and Russia. She has already started moving to form her government. She'll meet with members of President Lee Myung-bak's outgoing administration to go over issues. A transfer commission will finalize her policies. Then in February, she officially becomes the first woman in South Korea to be president.